I'm here today on behalf of IDC at the Greater Walker Community Trust, where we come and visit every month. And I just basically wanted to get everybody on board with our current project that we're doing. It's called the Elderly Care Project, and we ran it last year and we're running it again this year. And I really want everybody to get on board and support this brilliant project. I just want to let you guys know one elderly person every 7 minutes dies from the cold. And this is an opportunity for ourselves to come together, donate what you can, whether it's money, hot water bottles, hats, quilts, anything that's new. Donate it, please. Take the time out and think that you're going to be surrounded by family and warmth this year. There's elderly people in our community who are going to be alone this winter, and it's our responsibility and our right that we should help them. So please do help us. Donate what you can, and we will, throughout January, throughout the winter, we're going to distribute to many vulnerable elderly people in different areas. And please make this a success. Jazakallah khair. How do you feel like when we first came in with the items and donations and things? How did it make you feel?
Today,
yeah.
Well, I was amazed, to be honest, because I wasn't here last year.
Yeah, you
know, I was ill, right? But I didn't realise that you've done this,
right?
You know, and honest, I mean, I'm over the moon. I'll tell you for why. This place was supported by Newcastle Council. Right?
Okay.
Now, a couple of years ago, they decided that this place had to stop and pay rent.
Stop the funding.
And it also had to stop and pay for its own gas, its own electricity, and its own television license. Now, they can't afford it. So to see somebody coming in and helping out, it's absolutely incredible. It really is.
Thank you very much. This is the second year we are running this project, which is warming the elderly, helping the elderly through the winter months. You guys have supported us from the beginning, and as a way of appreciation, we've come back again with a lot more new stuff, new goodies for you to help you over the winter. The Muslim community who've donated money, who've donated all these nice, wonderful gifts for yourselves, they've really had their eyes opened about how the elderly are, how it's difficult through the winter months for them. And they've really pulled together and they've donated heavily this year. As being a Muslim and part of our Islamic faith, it's our duty to help the elders, to help respect the elderly, and it is a big part of our faith, and we have to go out and spread that throughout the rest of the community and help whoever needs the help. It doesn't, regardless of what faith you are, what background you're from, it doesn't matter. As a Muslim, we have to help everybody in our society, in our community.
Obviously, you've noticed that we are Muslims. This is one of the things is that we've come in here because this is what our religion teaches us. It teaches us to look after the elderly.
Yes.
It teaches us to look after those who may need it the most. What were your thoughts of that when you saw a bunch of bearded blokes coming in here of a different faith?
Honest, if you were green, yellow or blue, it wouldn't make any difference to me. And that is absolute truth.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. What would you say to the Muslim community that we speak to encourage them to get involved in a project like this to help the elderly?
Well, somebody's got to help the elderly, put it that way. If you don't do it, I honestly can't see anybody else doing it. I really can't. I mean, I was born and bred in Baker, in the east end of the city, you know, and I had a very hard upbringing. I was a bit of a waster as a kid, you know. Now, I mean, I was determined that my son would not be like me. And I looked after him as best I could, you know, and then my job took us away.
Yeah, you telling me
And now he's one of the top 10 in the world.
Wow.
He's in Australia, isn't he?
He's living in Australia now. In
Credit to you.
Harvard in America said this is #1
Wow.
in the world.
That's credit to you then. Wow,
And
brilliant.
I hadn't seen him for 34 years. And he walked in the house and he put his arms around us and he said, "Hello, Dad," you know, and you would thought that had never been apart.
Wow.
But I get the same feeling when you was coming.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
And that is no lies, I promise you.
Honestly, that's so
Appreciate that.
Really well, just thank you to all IDC team.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much, John.
Thank you very much.
John, you're
You're
pleasure.
I remember your ladies were here at our centre on one Monday,
Right.
and they come up and they were lovely, and they're really lovely, and they asked and they said, "Has anybody got any questions?"
Yeah.
And I was sitting watching my group of ladies,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's what the heads went doing. And
Yeah.
and one lady just stood up and she talked about that clothes.
Okay.
That clothing.
Yeah.
And the answer the lady, one of his sisters,
One of the sisters,
one of
aye.
the sisters said was, "As soon as we go home, this is off.
Yeah.
My onesies is on.
Aye.
We're watching the TV, you know,
It's like
and that it's softened, if you like,
Ah,
people's
okay,
view,
okay.
because
Wow.
when you first came in, it was whoa, who's these? What's going on? You know, and that's the media for you.
Yeah, it
you
is.
know. And your sisters were brilliant, as are yourselves. Don't get us wrong, because he's coming and joining in the pool,
Exactly,
and joining the quiz,
exactly.
and you can see, and she's always smiling, laughing, and he's now, and it was very, very quick acceptance, and it was different. It was
Breaking the
different.
barriers, isn't it?
That's what it is. That's
yeah.
what I was going to say. There was barriers there, and I know they're starting to break. I think it's tremendous.
Yeah.
I really do, and I think, like we've just said, breaking down barriers.
Yeah.
I wish it was publicised more. I think you deserve every credit for what you do. You know, like I say, the publicity isn't great.
It's not.
You are breaking it down slowly but surely.
Yeah.
And I've got nothing but admiration for you.
Thank you.
And what you have done for our older people, tremendous.
Tremendous. Thank you very much,
Brilliant.
Pete. Thank you very
Don't
much.
vote.
See, that's why in Islam, as you know, we respect the elders.
Yes,
we can't
yes.
let them go. They have to be in the house. We have to look after them,
Yeah.
even if they've gone, beyond their limits and it's a burden upon you. You've still got to. That test is even better for you. You've got to stick with them.
Of course, yeah.
And that family, that we want to put that family values that we have back into the community.
That's what's needed.
That's what's needed. So please, I hope everyone does appreciate
hope
that.
they do, and
Thank you very much, Pete, for that.
And anybody's welcome to come down.
Anytime,
Our
yeah.
centre.
Brilliant. I will.